So, is there another 40% drop incoming for Bitcoin? Yes, that might sound crazy, but this could still be on the line. I mean, this 40% drop could still turn into reality, and that is exactly what we are going to talk in today's video. But before I jump into this content and before I share some very interesting scenarios, guys, please destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet. And for those individuals watching it for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now, starting this here in a weekly time frame, I am going to keep it very simple. We are aware, guys, the price in a weekly time frame, if we look at this scenario, we have lost one of the most important support line which we had around this 19,000 range, and now this is turning out into a complete descending channel breakout, a breakout which could lead the price towards this 10 to 12,000 range before finally finding a bottom. Why? Because in the past price action we have found out a very similar scenarios unfolded. During a downtrend, the price of Bitcoin was forming this descending triangle, but once we lost the support from the descending triangle, we had this massive price retracement, and only after a retracement up to 84% from this top till the bottom line, the price started showing this consolidation and started with this new rally here to the upside. And this is another very similar scenario unfolding right now here in price action of Bitcoin. I mean, during this downtrend, the price also formed a descending triangle where we lost the support from this lower area, and this could result in another free fall type of scenario. And if the price does sees this retracement again, just like here from the past price action, from top till the bottom line around 80 to 85%, then you can see the price of Bitcoin could be retesting the lower target around 10 to 12,000 before finally finding a bottom. Not just only this, guys, not just only this, even if we look at this Wyckoff's market cycle, according to this Wyckoff's market cycle, the price needs to find a proper consolidation or so-called range bound before starting a new market phase. And in our case, if we look at this as a distribution pattern here, right, this here was the distribution part, just like I shown in the example, redistribution, and since we have lost support, we could be heading towards this accumulation phase, and only after this accumulation phase we are going to start with this new market phase. And in our case, the price target between 10 to 12,000 could be the accumulation zone, just like as shown here in an example. So we could be seeing further range bound, and if the price does remain below this 19 to 18,000 range all the time, that means the trend is actually weakening. Even though the CPI number has showed that the inflation has come down, but still, guys, this could result in a further retracement here to the lower target area, forming an actual accumulation phase, consolidating there for months, even year, before starting a new market phase. And we are also aware about the recent activity that's happening in the crypto market. After the FTX bankruptcy, we are expecting some strict regulation in crypto space. Yes, guys, a strict regulation incoming, so we have to prepare ourselves very carefully, because we don't want to get trapped in some massive movement and also get liquidated. And beside this, guys, beside this, what I also want to add here in this chart, this exact chart, is this CPR indicator. Now, if we look at the CPR indicator and look only at the monthly S3 line, you can see when the price of Bitcoin was in a downtrend, the CPR always indicated us. I mean, the price was always forming this descending CPR, these purple lines, top CPR line, central CPR line, bottom CPR line. And in our case, you can see the price has touched the last target for this month, the S3 line. This dot, what you are seeing here, is the S3 line. Maybe it's better if I would add S1 and S2 line as well. So first target line got broken, second got broken, even the third one got broken. So this means the price has reached the worst case target for Bitcoin, and after that I was showing you there could be some relief rally, and it did happen. But now, guys, now if we look at this exact scenario which played out here in 2018, when we were forming this descending triangle and when the price also broke this key line of support, we are aware we had this free fall type of scenario. But in this exact example also, or exact month. In November, you can see November month, the price touched the monthly S3 line. Not just only the S1 line, S2 line, but also the S3 line. And now, if I would remove the S1, S2 line, the monthly S1, S2 line, you can see for this month of November in 2018, the price not just only touched the S1 line, but also the S3 line. Just like in our case right now, you can see this red dot is the S3 line, and this is also November month, right? Here, we not just only tested the S3 line, we even had this small relief rally, and after this relief rally, we had this massive price correction. Yes, guys, this free fall from this top till the bottom line, you can see the price of Bitcoin fell up to 40% before consolidating and also starting with this new impulsive movement. So in our case, since this is exactly what is also unfolding after this relief rally, if we do see another drop, then please be careful, guys, because we could be seeing another 40% drop in the price of Bitcoin, and that could still be on the line. I mean, the price could still see further retracement, a retracement up to 40%, around 10 to 12,000 before finally finding bottom and also starting with this new market phase. And I also included this one chart on my yesterday video, which pointed us in a monthly time frame. If we look at this price structure of Bitcoin using this 2P reversal pattern, once the price loses the support, the key line of support, then we tend to get gravitated towards the next area of confluence. And in our case, since we have already lost the key line of support around 19,000, the price is clearly indicating a weakness and also a potential continuation towards this next area of confluence. And the next area of confluence is this line, which is lining around 10 to 12,000 range. Yes, guys, this 10 to 12,000 is going to be looked as our potential upcoming target, where the price could show this actual accumulation, right? And only after that starting with this new market phase, because with this previous example, it is actually showing us there is a possibility of price also seeing this further retracement up to 40% before finding an actual bottom. Because if you do see this retracement up to 80 to 85%, then you can see from this 2014-15, from this top till the bottom line, the price retraced 85% before starting this new market phase. Here from 2017-18 bear market, from this top to the bottom, the price retraced up to 84% before starting this new market phase. So if we do see further retracement above 80%, then that could indicate maybe the market around that area might be bottoming and soon starting this actual market phase. Beside this example, guys, beside this example, if you also look at this monthly scenario, which we have already talked in my video, we are aware and we have also said market might not have found bottom. Yes, market might not have found bottom because we found out that for an actual market phase, first we need to end the capitulation phase. Just like here from 2015, 2019, we ended the capitulation phase. We also broke out of this falling trend line, flipped that into support, came above 200 moving average, started a new impulsive movement. Very similar scenario unfolded. Bear market rally, price found support at this 200 moving average, also broke the resistance from this long-term resistance line and ended the capitulation phase, starting this new market phase. In our case, we know the capitulation phase has not ended yet. Price has not broken out of this long-term resistance line, and we are also below the 200 moving average, which we have to break at any cost if we want to start with this new market phase. So that's why, guys, that's why even this one example is pointing us the market might not have found bottom yet, and we are not allowed to over leverage ourselves, and also we must use proper risk management strategy, and not just only in a bigger time frame, even if we look at this here in a daily time frame. So before we jump into the CPI indicator, guys, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't destroyed that like button yet, then please do it right now, because a like is definitely going to boost the algorithm of the channel. But if you want to support me even further, a comment would be much appreciated. So if you look at this example here and also look at the price action of Bitcoin in the daily time frame, I showed you guys that in this November month, the worst case target could be around this S3 line, and after that we could see this relief rally. We did came exactly at this S3 line. We had this relief rally, price broke above the S2 line. But if you have watched my video from yesterday, I made it very clear. if the daily is going to close above this S2 line, which was around 17,000, then there is a probability for this trend continuation to happen at least towards monthly S1 line or 18,700 before price chooses a trend duration. But the price has failed to find support at this S2 line, and now we are below it. So what does this indicate? Staying below this S2 line means the price has failed to turn this key line of resistance into support, and we could be slowly showing a movement and getting gravitated again to test the support from this S3 line before choosing a trend direction. Yes guys, I'm not giving any false hope. This is what I see right now, looking at the price action in a bigger time frame and also in a daily time frame. But if we look at this in a smaller time frame, you can see it's better, I think, if we switch this into a daily time frame. So in a daily time frame, yesterday we did talk about this one scenario which showed us that in the past price action, losing the key line of support has resulted in a bigger price retracement. I showed you this example here. When we lost the support from this horizontal trend line, price after that had this free fall type of scenario. A very similar movement was unfolding here, where we also lost the horizontal support line. Losing the horizontal support, we had this free fall type of movement, and price has failed to remain above this S2 line, which was around 17,000. And now, since we are below this key line of support, we still have to be very careful. And also, this is a sign of a weakness, guys. Yes, because we have failed to flip this key line of resistance into support, and we are also below this falling trend line, which in the past price action has acted as a resistance, and the same line here could be again acting as a resistance along with this horizontal trend line between 18 to 19,000 range. But we are below 17,000. This is a clear sign of weakness, and we have to be extremely careful, because you can see according to this S2 line, the price in the coming days could be again testing this S3, which is around 15,000 area. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.